if they put themselves in that situation, why should we actually care about that specific person? Like if a person went on a date and they were begging to have something done to them, but they didn't know what was gonna happen to them, then that's on them because they knew the type of person they were with.
How's it going, homies? What a video I have for you guys today. Lil Oxy, the rapper that never could, has recently been interviewed. And it's official, we've got a new one, people. When I made my video on Lil Oxy, I was for sure that he would scurry away and never be seen again. But how wrong I was. Lil Oxy is resilient. At first, myself and many others compared Lil Oxy to Cyraxx. Normally, that'd be a wild statement to make. But the similarities were showing cracks in my first video, and now we're shining through. What starts off slow with Lil Oxy explaining his origins turns into pure disbelief as Lil Oxy says horrible things about women, claims all the hate is making him more famous, and denies and mocks the people that he affected through his EDP 445 actions, making me believe that Lil Oxy might just be Cyraxx Light.
Like, how? What made you start rapping? Like, when did you start rapping? How old were you when you started rapping?
And when did I start rapping? 2018.
20.
Well, probably before that, but 2018, I decided to actually become a rapper and not a YouTuber.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah, then 2018, I decided to post my second song, but it was my first song on my channel, on my active channel, Lil Oxy.
Oh, nice, nice. Because I know that you got a lot of disses going on. Are you gonna make any future disses or anything towards anyone?
Maybe not towards anybody, but if you want to consider it a diss to you, it can be like towards the person that's listening. It can be, but it's not specifically like towards anybody. Like there's no names.
Oh, that's pretty okay. I get you. Like, sort of like you're hinting, but not like directing.
Yeah, so basically, it's not towards a specific person, but like just like people in general that want to hate.
Oh, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Is there any like specific type of outfit that you go for? Do you wear like? Because I know you're out in the Chicago area, right?
Yeah, with black, I usually sometimes I do silver, but if I don't, I usually do gold with darker outfits.
How many jobs have you had like before you started rapping? Is there like how do you get your money towards to put towards your music? Is there like you got anything like let's say stocks behind everything? You got like stuff that you do behind the scenes?
I work and yeah, I've been working for like a long time, so that's where some of my money went to towards jewelry when I first started rapping.
What inspired the name Lil Oxy? Let's is it like were you
Oh,
like them before? Like I smoke used to do all that stuff, so I am all
I
in. But
so what came up with the name that I don't 100% remember, but I just remember one day I woke up and I just was like, oh, Oxy clean, and then I was basically
oh
like
yeah,
a meme,
OxyClean.
and in my school I was like a meme, but then I was trying to like rebrand myself because I was like, no one's gonna take me serious on YouTube if I'm called OxyClean. And then someone told me, oh, OxyClean is already a brand, it's an established name, so you can get sued. So I was like, oh, I like the name Oxy because it's funny, and I can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
be like, oh, OxyClean, Oxy Fresh, whatever. So I
Oh
just
yeah,
went with
that's
Oxy.
You gotta appreciate them. When Little Oxy is telling us about his first track he ever released, it literally proves one of his biggest criticism. The song he's talking about is called Flexing by Little Oxy featuring Matt Ox. If that sounds familiar to you, there's a reason. It's some mildly popular rapper on YouTube that I'm pretty sure used to be one of those famous like little kid rappers like back in the day. That Little Oxy for some reason just ripped some of his vocals and put them in his own song. And let's not forget everyone's favorite segment of Little Oxy videos, a reading of his lyrical wordplay. In his song Flexing, the one we was just talking about, he opens the track with a little pump catchphrase, of course. He's just borrowing it, guys, don't think about it too much. And then he rhymes, I pull up to your block in my Lambo. Yeah, yeah, my rollie costs more than your rent. Yes, Just like we've been saying this whole time, Lil Oxy is obviously a very wealthy person, and I'm sure all of our wallets just felt a little bit emptier as we realized we will never be as rich and famous as Lil Oxy. And you gotta appreciate the black and gold attire, a gothic bad boy who can't help but flex his wealth. Lil Oxy just has it all, except for a good reason for the name. Like myself, many others assumed Lil Oxy's name was more pharmaceutical in its meaning, but to figure out it just stems from people making a meme on him in high school makes it just a little bit acceptable. I'm willing to accept that reasoning.
Like you live in the Chicago area, that is also very dangerous. I have a couple friends and family that live out there. Have you
Yeah.
ever do you get in fights often out there?
Fights, me personally, no, but I've seen a few fights happen.
Crazy. Is that where? So let's start by how you get your inspiration to make music. What inspires you to write the type of music that you've been writing? Is it like how you grow up? Is it the area you're growing up
Probably,
in? Type like you see a lot of violence.
probably, probably that, probably just the way I grew up, but just also probably just like the music I listen to a lot. That's probably where I get my inspiration from. I listen to like a lot of rap, like Sugar Mafia, Trippy Red, Dirk, Von, people like that.
Okay, that's respect. Respect. Do you like ever like do you have a routine you follow to actually keep yourself like in like a good fit that you have? Do you like go on like jogs down the street? Do you have a gym that you go to?
Gym, I've been trying to. Sometimes I don't go, and sometimes I do.
You know how you know the movie 8 Mile?
Yeah.
You know, can I ask for some of your opinions on that? Like, do you feel like you go through a lot of the same thing Eminem went through, like with the struggles? Do you have how's your family life, I should say? Not trying to like
I
pry.
wouldn't.
Do you have
Nah.
like the
I
best like
wouldn't. I
father
wouldn't.
mother type inner love
I
or
wouldn't say. I wouldn't say super bad. Yeah, there's bad days and good days, but it's not horrible. It's not like down deep where it's like, oh, you gotta resort to robbing and stealing. Like it's not super bad.
all right, so you got like would you say like a good loving family? Like you got people that actually like
Yeah, I would say yeah, I got family that I can go to, parents that work.
so a lot of the drama that's been going around that you've been dealing with, I know it's been like annoying because it bugs me also. I love your shit, but does your family ever like catch on to that shit and like start like do they?
No, they're not really on social media, so they don't be looking into other people's stuff. And also, it's the way the hate stuff is going. They're sending their links to certain people and to a certain demographic to get their views. So it's not like everybody in the world's gonna know about it unless someone pushes it out there.
Okay, that makes sense.
So I
So
noticed like the haters. It's like because they're I wouldn't say their channel's low or they're not popping, but it's like their channel is at a certain level where it's like they're not as high like Dirk or like other rappers where if you post it, it's gonna be like international. Every interview or every person is gonna comment about it and say something.
like not like throwing any like hate or anything. Do you feel like the attention is helping you with like towards your like music? You know,
I would
getting your
say I would
music up and
I would
everything.
say I would say right now before it dies down and people stop caring. Yeah, it's actually helping because at the time before it all happened, and I'm not hating towards anybody in the group because there are some good people that was in my old group or the group I was in. It's like I would collab with these people and we wouldn't get views, and they now want to say that they gave me views, but my views stayed the same with them or without them. Every person that claims they hate on me, they're just subscribing and just viewing my video.
Oh, okay, that's
Right. And
understandable.
they might not like my song, and they might be making fun of it behind the scenes, but they're watching every single clip,
Yeah, they're still
kind of like
giving
me,
you
my
the view.
music. Yeah, now I'm actually getting views because of the hate. So it's like it all worked out. So everybody that wants to say that they made me or helped me with views before, they technically didn't. Yeah, maybe one or two new people see my stuff, but not enough to say they gave me views until now.
You can tell how little life experience Lil Oxy has. It's amazing that he thinks he could be a rapper. A person who's supposed to have so much life experience on the daily, they're up to all kinds of stuff. You want to live the life that they have. But Lil Oxy, has he ever been in an altercation? Well, no, but he's seen a couple of them. Has he ever seen a rapper interview? Like, when a rapper is asked that question, like, lie. At least lie about it so you get a little bit of street cred. But Lil Oxy, he's not even that aware of it. He's like, well, no, and I will never do that. That's just not up my alley. It's like you don't have a good reason for your rap name. You don't have a good reason to write your rhymes in general. You have no life experience. You're just drawing on from what other people tell you. Like, that's your entire discography. Like, you just wait for Lil Pump to drop an album and you're like, okay, maybe if I can suck just a little bit less than him, people might find me good. And then when the interviewer goes on to ask him, so how was your life like, compared to the movie 8 Mile? I don't know why that cracked me up so much. Just the thought of Lil Oxy just wearing his toboggan, got his trash bag full of clothes, finding the closest dumpster to toss him behind as he goes on and puts on the worst rap battle performance you have ever seen. Except it's not Eminem in this movie. It's Lil Oxy. That beginning rap performance that Eminem did in the beginning of 8 Mile, that's Lil Oxy's entire movie. When he comes back at the climax of the movie, you think he's gonna win it? No, that dude's getting sent straight back to 8 Mile. But for Lil Oxy, it's a little bit more unfortunate because he can't even go to Cell Block 1. Being sent back to 8 Mile would be a blessing. Unless they figured out what he done, then it might not look so great for him.
Have you seen
I
like
actually
all of like
so
Major
ev-
Chillas or
ev-
like?
so every single video I haven't seen because it's like no one actually directly sending them to me. Like the person that posted it, or like or the group of people that are coming together to post the video. Hey, this he's been so quiet since I posted this. I've been quiet because I haven't seen it. You haven't directly sent it to me
Ah,
because
okay,
they're
that
not
makes sense.
they're
So
not they're not
it's off your radar until you get word of
no.
it.
So yeah, so if no one directly sends it to me or it doesn't come up in my recommendation, then I don't see the video. So yeah, and I haven't seen all of them. There can be more than just like 5 videos that I've seen because I've seen like 2 or 3 or 4 videos. There can probably be thousands out there, but I don't know because no one's sending them to me. And one video I've seen that someone sent me, they sent me a video and they're like, "Oh, look, you did this today," and I was like, and I stopped and I was like, "Wait, I seen this clip. This clip was like from 8 years ago or 7 years ago. It has nothing to do with today's."
Do you know where this all originated from originally? Like, how does this all even start?
So some of the stuff I know who it's coming from, then other stuff I don't know where it's coming from because it's like new information, and I'm like, this new information, one is fake, and two, you're twisting it because we know damn well if you ask the person who started the rumors, he's gonna he's let's say you go ask the person who started the whole rumor or like started the whole beef, they're gonna tell you what they know, and then if you ask someone else, they're gonna hear what they heard, but not what they actually read. People that are talking smack, yeah, I work with them, so yes, some of the information they're gonna say is true because I told them, like we all told each other things. So of course, some of these things are gonna be true because we all used to work together.
Yeah, they used
We
to
all
be
used
people
to
you
tell
fuck
each
with.
other stuff. Yeah, so we all used to say things like there's things I know of like someone's bad like situation about how they used to live or how their mental health is. Internet wise, they just don't want to have their name with my name until it dies down.
Yeah, that's
Well,
100%. Like,
but but I, but I, but I,
you're protecting them.
well, sort of, and they're trying to just protect themselves because they still want connections. They
Yeah,
still want their their connections because if they right away jump on my name and jump on my track, the connections that they're trying to make with that group will probably just cut them off. And so every single beat producer, editor, and rapper to not DM them.
that makes sense. Uh,
Even if they had nothing to do with it, they just get immediately cut off.
Yeah, with all the
And how much confidence did little Oxy have when he's asked, so how much would your parents help you if things got down bad for you? Like, little Oxy had no confidence, and he's like, well, I think they might let me stay with them for a little bit longer, and, well, maybe they'd give me a few dollars. What's wild to me about him saying that is I'm, like, almost positive that little Oxy lives with his parents, so he's under their roof, like, they're basically providing for him every single day. We don't know what kind of job little Oxy has, but I couldn't imagine it being too much. But still, yet he's like, no, our relationship isn't good. I don't really think I could get much from them. I'm kind of worried they might kick me out right now. If this keeps going the route it's going, whoa, that might be my future. And the way he's starting to sound like Cyraxx towards the end of that segment, that just might be his future. I mean, that sounds exactly like something Cyraxx would say. I don't care how many people hate on the music, what they think the quality of it is, at least they're listening. That means they're true and honest fans of mine. And it's like, little Oxy, that couldn't be farther from the truth, because you sit at a fine line where people will like dissect your lyrics a little bit and be like, okay, yeah, you're a dummy boy here and there, but they're not going to look into it too much to become an actual fan. Like when Cyraxx is sitting there screaming all night long, people are just waiting for him to get off or something crazy to happen, like what just happened recently with the bathroom saga. And it's not even really a saga, it's like a 30-second clip, but it was pretty funny. That's like the kind of future you could be headed towards. Like, I don't even think he understands. Like, it's not good that people dislike you, and the things you're about to say later on is about to make people dislike you so much more and make you seem even more like Cyraxx.
yeah, with all this the hater talk that we're talking about, a lot of them that I've been seeing say that like a lot of your music is like sounds stolen. How would you respond to like
So
that? Because
so so to that, 100%. That's already a
like
lie.
one of the rumor
None of my,
things.
no, like none of my music stolen. Yeah,
Yeah,
you might see another re-upload of the same song, but every rapper does that. If you collab with someone, of course they're gonna repost it in some way because they want to get those views. They want to get that bag. It's like Cole Bennett or like another rapper,
yeah.
you or like another rapper like Dirk
Like
or
Kanye,
Von. Like
Kanye
people,
does it a lot.
but essentially I'm not the one actually getting the full bag. So people that think, oh, I'm doing it for the money, I'm actually not. I'm doing it just because I I fuck with these people. These are good people, and I think it's cool to like just make a song with them or even edit a music video for them. And then
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
like about the stolen things, like the people that say, "Oh, I stole their music." I didn't like the specific people that are saying, "Hey, this person stole my song," or "This person stole my song." No, the way how they went is in our circle. We all try to work with each other for
Yeah,
fun,
your
or like
group.
we all try to contribute in some way to help each other. So when it came
Yeah.
to me and my part of my channel, if I was coming up with an album or a mixtape or whatever, and I wanted a collab, I would go in the group, tag everybody in the group, or mention everybody and say, hey, I have this song. There's this certain amount of time. I have a beat for you. Here's how long the beat is. Who wants to be or who wants to be on my song? And when that person locks in and say, hey, I got some free time. I can hit you up this day and record for you. Send me the beat or send me my part of the song. Give me the style of rap we're doing, and I'll hop on it. And they hop on my song, and then you might have forgot that you even recorded that song, and you send it to me. And when you told me, hey, I want the song posted today, then I'll post it. Even if the song's old, when you give me the rights to post it, I post it. Some of these people probably have a song that they know is not doing good on their channel, but they see my channel doing numbers, so they'll be like, "Hey, I might have posted this like a year ago or a month ago, but I like this song. Can you repost it so more people out there can hear it?" And more than one person posted. I'm not the only one in the group that might have reposted the same song.
So when little Oxy mentions me telling him to be quiet, he didn't add any context to it. I wasn't just telling him I'd really prefer if he'd be quiet.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet.
It was a comment I left on a diss track someone made about him. I'm just glad he saw it, but he completely misinterpreted me. Dude's dropped like 7 songs. Some are directed towards us, I think, the viewers and me, myself. I was just making an easy rap beef joke. but that must have flew over his head. He should have read the comments standing on his mom's island. But what do you expect? He contradicted himself in that same sentence, going from "I've never seen one of his videos" to "well, I've seen a couple. I disagree with the topic at hand, but damn, that one video Major Chilla did on me was good." I don't think that was verbatim, but close enough, guys. And I need to mention this, when I was titling the first Lil Oxy doc, I was thinking to myself, why does he give me Rax vibes? But I had doubts, and I almost didn't title the video Lil Oxy the Cyraxx clone. But I went ahead and I was surprised that so many others picked up on that as well, and we wasn't wrong. The way he speaks about haters, getting famous through all the adversity, shaky relationship with his parents, just screams Cyraxx light. And his rapping skills don't help him none either. And what is Lil Oxy even trying to say when he's like, people are getting this twisted? I don't know many others who've talked on the situation besides me and the person who originally exposed him, but what everyone is saying is super simple. You told some underage person you loved them, you chatted them up all the time, and when you got caught, you was like, nah, that didn't happen. Anyone can go back and watch you getting exposed in real time. Just to jog everyone's memory, Lil Oxy got in a group chat with his rap group friends and was denying he was talking to an underage person. While scrolling through his DMs, it was found he was still messaging said person and other people that he shouldn't have. I think the only person twisting anything is Lil Oxy to make the story more confusing. I don't even think he knows that mythical first person that he's talking about. Lil Oxy might be one of the most unbelievable people in the world. He's like, yeah, you guys just probably don't remember sending me all your music, but you guys certainly did, and I just spruced it up for you a little bit. You know, I'm an all-star in this game, so you want me to put your music on your channel. And it's like, Lil Oxy, I think they want to build their own brand. Like, if you were huge, like Cole Bennett, like you mentioned earlier, which you will just never be. It's crazy you even brought that up. Put yourself in the same sentence as him. But that's not you, so when you just upload someone else's music, it looks like you're stealing from them. And why would you want to promote someone else's track? It's not like you're a label. I mean, I guess he thinks he is, but what's the point of starting a label when you're small time and don't really have any funds to like keep it going? Like, it's just a label in namesake only. It's nothing super official. So instead of wasting your time trying to build up other people, you should probably be working on your own career. That'd probably be way more beneficial for you. But honestly, I don't think Lil Oxy will be thinking about his career much longer, or if he's even going to have one in the future after what you guys hear in these next parts coming up, because this is where the interview turns from Lil Oxy giving his origin story and basically been confused by the entire situation that's unfolded in the last month or so, to just him proving why he's one of the biggest degenerates on the internet. The things that came out of his mouth, I couldn't believe. It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like Cyraxx and Bill Chafin, but Lil Oxy, he's getting close. I think he's a little too young, but he's getting there, guys.
About like with the comments and everything, I noticed that you like that like a lot of like the people that are hating, you just go into full attack mode and like everything.
So some of the times I go attack mode because it's like we'll start talking like politely, like they'll say like one thing and I'll say one thing and then they say another thing. And then when they start bringing up like harsh stuff, like they want to get deep into the conversation and they want to say more stuff, then that's when I bring out the dark side and I go full on them because it's it's more funny to me, so I do it just to troll them because
Oh, okay. So like a lot
I
like
know,
I know you
because
probably didn't mean it, but it's like that one I know you probably didn't mean it, right?
I know the way they're gonna respond. I know how sensitive people are. So when you bring up like a racist topic or you say something that might be so harsh, you don't know how to respond. That's how I want it to because I just want these people to just
Keep
end
them
the
on their toes,
conversation
I
there.
guess.
So it's like if they want to bring stuff behind, if they want to bring things behind the scenes when they're not DMing me and DMing other people, why should I stay quiet and just be like, okay, or say one thing like sorry or oh, crybaby, or just like the little things. No, I'm gonna bring up the harsh things.
That makes sense, but like about the whole thing, you said that you didn't care. You do care about victims, or
So about victims, that well, yeah, that's like a harsh topic. People end up unfortunately getting whatever. But at the end of the day, it all depends on how the situation started. If they put themselves in that situation, why should we actually care about that specific person? Like if a person went on a date and they were begging to have something done to them, but they didn't know what was gonna happen to them, then that's on them because they knew the type of person they were with in that situation. So
So yeah, so
it's all how you have to look at the situation. So if it's
yeah,
bad, yeah, you're not gonna make fun of it. But if you know who the certain person is, or if you heard about their past or what they did, then it's okay to laugh at them because they put themselves in that situation on themselves. They knew what they wanted.
uh, does that ever affect how you make your music? Do you start like writing your music towards like the hate, like saying fuck everybody that's hate
So
stuff?
so my newer music, maybe because I'm clowning these people and I'm just trying to just click off of the views because they're getting views, so I should get views too. It depends. So there's certain music, like if I listen to one hate video and I see this person constantly, then and this certain person be like, "Oh, you're dissing on me," and I yeah, actually wasn't. Then I kind of say a few things towards this person without saying their name since they asked to be dissed. I'm like, hey, you want to be dissed? Okay, here's a diss track about you, but I'm not putting your name out there because you don't deserve a name out there.
Yeah, see, there, exactly. You're not hell of attention, like
Yeah,
even
so
whether it's good or bad, because you're still getting
yeah,
a lot of attention, and like a lot like that Whoa Vicky chick. You remember how she was like, you know who Whoa Vicky is?
yeah, yeah.
Like
Well,
how she
Vicky,
just yeah, you're
she was
like you're
racist
getting
towards yeah, she was racist towards Chinese, and then she dissed Bad Baby and Lil Tay,
yeah,
and
you're
she
just
clout chased
riding off
off of
that.
the
Yeah,
yeah. Or well,
The-
Vicky, and like she clout chased off of the interview situation.
When I first heard this question been brought up in the interview, I wasn't thinking too much of it. I was like, little Oxy is just going to say, I'm sorry and move on. Why would he buckle down on this? Of all comments you could be buckling down on, why do you choose this one, little Oxy? It doesn't make you look cool. It doesn't make anyone think highly of you. That you're just this little edgy rapper. No, it makes people really dislike you. Saying that some people deserve it? Like, who are you to say that? Little Oxy, you've never been through anything in your life, let alone something that tragic. You probably complain when you stub your toe. Like, how are you going to say something like that to someone who suffered so tragically? You don't care what comes out of your mouth. How do you expect to have a career after this? I'm not talking about a rap career. I'm talking about a career in general. How could you have a female coworker or just work with females in general with that kind of mindset? No one would want you around. That's a dangerous person to be around, and you're the person saying it. You want to believe you're a good guy, but when people listen to you, that's not what they're picking up from you. They're thinking you're a degenerate, and they're wondering where you got these ideas from. You sound like you're an LTG viewer, and honestly, I could see little Oxy watching LTG. I bet that's his superhero. I bet he goes to bed every night seeing what LTG's up to. Started using the bottles like LTG does, and started using the shower the exact same.
have you seen any of like the videos that were made on you, or just like what? Could you list off which ones you've seen, like entirely of, or
Some of
how?
so so the ones I've seen, I forgot where did I see. I don't specifically remember which ones I've seen. I just seen like one or two or maybe three videos that were sent to me by just random people that copy the same link and they're like, oh here, 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 and I'm like, at some point I was like, I already seen this. This video's been sent to me like 20 times.
Yeah, is the one that you've probably seen the most of that I've been seeing? I've only found it once. Was it the Major Chilla one?
That one has I've seen that one, but I seen it a week after it was posted.
Oh,
I
okay.
seen
Which
that
one?
one. I seen that one, and that person, like their fan base or the people in their circle, they sent me that video like 20 times, and they're like, "Hey, there's this video out here. There's this video out here. I saw this video was sent to me by a friend. I thought I would share it to you. Let me get your response." Or they will say, "Hey, respond to this video. I think it'll be profitable." Because it's like, yeah. I should make a video in response to it, but then at the same time, like, what am I gonna respond with? Because at the end of the day, it's like there's really nothing to say. What, one or two things? No, it's fake, and then that's it. Make a whole 20-minute video saying it's fake. Like, I don't know if you've seen how many videos you've seen, but like,
I've only
Major
seen
Chillers,
Major Chillas and this
yeah,
other one. I think it was like Yo 00 Oof, whatever it
yeah,
was. Forgot which one that one. Yo Mama
yeah,
Oofa, that's what it was.
like Major Chilla, how he said, oh, he slid in someone's DMs. You know how easy it is to go on Instagram, take 2 seconds to make a fake account and post a profile picture, and then say two things and say, hey, this person's been DMing me. Like Mr. Beast. If you go for Mr. Beast, for example,
Oh yeah.
if you see, like, if you go to his comments and you search the word Mr. Beast, you'll see like 20 people in the comments with the same name, same description. And I know it's fabricated because they don't ask for my side of the story. They go
Yeah.
off with the person that shared these fake edits and be like, hey, I got these things, and it's not real. Like the
Cause
little
in
Uzi
all those
situation.
videos, I never heard
Yeah,
anything like you, like your side.
yeah. Like if you listen to Major Chilla side, or if you listen to these other cloud chasers who are like making the same video, they never put my side of the video. But if you go like on a D Kane video, or if you go on a like a Lalo or like a Neon video, where it's hey, they you see both sides.
Okay, like in one of the videos, I think I heard something about Deborah was like fake evidence or something.
Where what video? Because there's like three, I think two or three videos on that. Like that's what it all started with. So basically, the funny thing about that is they keep bringing that particular person up, and it's like I don't even associate with that person. So one, I don't even know what that person's saying, and two, it can be all fabricated. It can just be a random person. Like some people have the same name.
Yeah,
So it's like
yeah. See that?
you can just be and then you can just be like I said, you can just be texting someone and just like twisting something or editing a whole conversation and then say, hey, this person said this person did this.
Yeah, see that? Yeah. So like the whole Deborah thing is just like all fabricated. Also, then.
Yeah, it probably is.
So this cracked me up when I first heard it. In the background, you can see the messages Lil Oxy was sending this girl, and to be honest, guys, I don't think I even need to show the proof at this point to you guys for you to know he's lying. Lil Oxy's entire reputation is destroyed because he was talking to someone underage and allegedly grooming that person. You can read the text, you can judge for yourself. And in this interview where he's trying to deny it, he knows there's so much proof against him, he can't even lie about it. The interviewer is asking if he thinks the text you're reading right now are fabricated, and he's like, maybe. Like, I wasn't expecting that. It's either a yes or a no answer, but when you say maybe, I'm gonna assume yes. I've always said lolcows like Tofiachu and Cyraxx could be completely innocent of something, but say the dumbest things possible to make themselves look guilty. And now go ahead and toss Lil Oxy into that group. All three need housing, that'd be a terrifying household, but comedy gold. But also, just like those two, when they're super guilty, they can't help but accidentally tell on themselves super fast, which is what I believe Oxy potentially done during that segment. But then it gets even crazier when he's questioned about the multiple other underage people, but we'll see about that in just a second.
Uh, and like, how would you
Yeah.
respond with like all the other girls in the DMs, like on all that during the comment, like all that?
No,
Hello.
I don't know if how your account's set, if it's like a business account or personal account. But when you go and you comment on a person's story or you react to it, like you just hit one of those algorithm reactions, it goes into the DMs. So half of these people, I probably don't even talk to. If I go to my account and actually look at the people I message and the people I just react to, half of them I probably don't even talk to. I wasn't scared to show you my DMs because I already know the people I talk to, the people I react to, and stuff like that. And then if you go to the video and you say, hey, he's mentioning Trippy Red or he's mentioning a celebrity, I could be or could not. And it's like when you tag someone in a post, it also goes to their DMs. So it's like you're telling me, oh, I'm begging this rapper, or I'm knowing this rapper because I'm. It shows 20 DMs. No, it's not 20 DMs. It's 5 tags or 2 tags or 3 tags. Like they get tagged and it goes into their DMs.
And one of the things that I've been seeing, how would you respond to like this right here? Because I've seen like this around like a weird form somewhere, and I'm sending it right now. It's like a weird. Also, a lot of the videos I've been seeing are just like mostly just like screenshots of the messages and everything, like from
Yeah,
Menace or like
yeah, yeah,
ROL.
yeah. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one video I keep responding to. Because when I ask for screenshots, like when I ask people, hey, where's your proof? Where's your receipts? Where's the message or the call or whatever? They all say, oh, I can't because it's private. It's what's that one word? Oh, it's confidential. They'll say it's confidential.
You know how like you're getting put towards like all these accusations online. How would you feel if you're like a staple in one of the Lolcow communities?
So that I just think it's funny because if you look at the local community and you look at people that actually analyze these videos, I'm not considered a local because if you go to Major Trilla's video and you look at his comments about local, there's people that actually know what a local is and they're like, yeah, he's not a local, he's just some random douchebag off the street.
That we got a lot of your side out. Like, if there was like, do you have any evidence to prove that you like didn't do any of that?
So it's like I tried collecting like proof of my side, but there's nothing to put out there because how can you prove a fabricated like conversation if I've never conversated with this person?